Kalratri is the seventh of the 9 Navdurgas. She is one of the fiercest forms of Goddess Durga. Her appearance invokes fear. This form of the goddess is believed to be the destroyer of all demonic entities, ghosts, evil spirits, and negative energies who are said to flee upon knowing of her arrival. One who prays to her is considered to be blessed by Abhay, which is freedom from all kinds of fear and darkness. Kal Ratri means the one who is the death of Kal. Kal refers to time or death, and Ratri refers to night or darkness of ignorance. The color of her skin is dark, ink black, her hair is long, unbound, and flies wildly in all directions. She wears a mundamala and has 3 eyes. She has 4 hands, and in her upper right hand she holds Vajrayuddha, a lightning thunderbolt, and in the upper left hand she holds a khadag, a sharp weapon that slays. The other 2 hands are in Abhay and Varada Mudra. Her lips are wide open and body is covered with oil. She breathes fire. Her vehicle is a donkey, which is a symbol of unwavering service, humility, and loyalty. After slaying Mahisasur, there was harmony and order for many yugas. After many yugas, again the discord was broken by the rise of Asuras. There were 2 wicked Asuras by the name of Shumbh and Nishumbh. Their brother Namuchi was killed by the god of heaven Indradev. They both were devastated by this news and decided to take revenge upon the gods. Shumbh and Nishumbh were 2 Asuras mentioned in the Devi Mahatmya. They had a lust for power and dominance and created widespread anarchy and destruction in all the 3 lokas. Chand, Mund, and Raktabij were allies to Mahisasur, who was killed by a form of Devi Parvati, Katyayani. They supported Shumbh and Nishumbh in this war against the gods. The powerful goddess Parvati was approached by Indradev and other gods for help. In order to end the tyranny of these Asuras, she manifested a form called Chandi, also known as Ambika or Kaushiki, who was radiant, vibrant, and beautiful. She empowered Chandi with celestial weapons and bestowed her with immense power and strength to confront the malicious Asuras. Chand and Mund, who were in the service of demons, Shumbh and Nishumbh, set their eyes upon Chandi and were overwhelmed by her beauty. They carried reports of this goddess to Shumbh. Shumbh desired to marry her. He sent the Asura Sugriv, who was at his service, to inform Chandi about his interest. She informs him that she would marry only that man who can defeat her in combat. When Shumbh got this message, he sent Dhumrilochan, his mighty general, to capture Chandi and bring her to his courts. Dhumrilochan went to fight the goddess with an army of 60,000 Asuras. In no time, Chandi and her lion defeated the Asuras and killed Dhumrilochan. When Dhumrilochan was killed by Devi, Shumbh sent Chand and Mund, his formidable generals, to fight her with orders to bring her by force. When Chand and Mund approached Chandi, she turned black and Kal Ratri sprung from her forehead. After a fierce battle, she killed them. Since she had slayed Chand and Mund, and holding the heads of Chand and Mund in her hands, she roared in rage. Devi got the name Chamunda. Shumbh sent the fierce Asur Raktabij. He possessed a special boon from Lord Brahma that if any drop of his blood fell to the ground, another look-alike of him would be created from that drop. Ma Kal Ratri, with her immense strength and determination, fought valiantly and injured Raktabij, but several clones of him were being created. It was an overwhelming sight for the Devas to see Devi ferociously fighting with multiple clones of Raktabij. Looking at this, Ma Kalratri got immensely furious and so enlarged her mouth and extended her long tongue to drink the blood of every clone of Raktabij. This prevented his blood from falling to the ground and eventually he was killed by Ma Kalratri. When the best warriors of Shumb and Nishumb were defeated and killed, then they came to fight with Devi with a huge army. They were powerful and were fought together by Kalratri, Chandi and many of her Devi manifestations. Nishumb was the first to fall after assaulting Chandi's lion. Upon seeing the death of his brother, Shumb went after Chandi in a rage but was ultimately cleaved into two by the goddess's trident. This brought back harmony into the three lokas. Meditation on Sahasradhara is done on this day that opens the door for every siddhi and power in the universe. Chanting her mantra and praying to her helps us eradicate the darkness within and let go of attachments. It opens the mind to thousands of layers of blooming lotuses illuminated with the divine light of knowledge. Devi, in her various forms, can be seen as a fierce warrior fighting with the most dreadful weapons known to mankind. Interestingly, since time immemorial, the Kshatriya warriors, before going to war, always worship Devi. It is summoning the feminine energy to fight a fierce battle. Jai Ma Kali is hailed as a war cry since time immemorial. Om Devi Kalratrei Namaha. Ajat Anant wishes you all a blessed Navratri.